and welcome to my unboxing and reboxing video for Ark Nova. Ark Nova is a beautiful game for designing your own zoo. And the first thing that we have in the box here is a bag of bags. So we have a nice wide bag, and then we have, like, in the same size, we have an additional 9 bags. So with the bag that contained them, we have 10 bags. Then we have some component baggies here, followed by our rules. So our main rule book is 20 pages long with lots of descriptions. And we have a components list here in the front. We then have a glossary. The glossary is an 8-page book of the same size as the rules with much more in the way of text and deep explanations and clarifications. Next, we have an advertisement for the sleeves for the cards and a QR code to understand the game. We also then have a informational sheet for icon overview here. And then on the other side, it has more information. This is a reference sheet for using during the game. Let's take a look at the bags that I already pulled out before going deeper into the box. In each color, we are supposed to have 25 player tokens that will be a cube. Looks like this. And we should have 4 association workers and 3 counters. The counters are a hexagonal prism. Looks like this. And there are 3 of those. But these bags do not contain the association worker pieces. Ah, yes, because they are over here in this bag. So in this bag, we have the association worker tokens. They look like this. There are 4 of each color. And I'm going to go ahead and rebag them with their color bags for easier playing later. Additionally, in this bag was this token. It says this is the 1 break token. And for now, I'm going to leave it out until I decide where it would be best stored. Next in the box, we have the association board. It looks like this on the back, and on the front, it looks like this. Next, we have the player mats. There are 8 of these. And with the 8 player mats, they are also double-sided. Okay, so we have 4 copies of map 0 and 4 copies of map A. It suggests starting with map A as it is an easy map. And then map 0 is more intermediate with more bonus spaces. And then there are maps 1 through 8, which are on the reverse side of these maps to allow for more customized advanced setup. So this is map A. And this is map 0. And then on the backs, we have our other maps. We have map 1, map 2, map 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. After those mats, we have punch boards. We have 5 punch boards. On this first punch board, we have some of our money tokens. There should be 40 total ones. We have 9, 10 of them here. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 ones. There should be a total of 10 tens. We have 2 of them here. A total of 9 20s. We have 2 of them here. And a total of 11 5s. We have 2 here. And looking at the next board, it looks like the money there is the same. So for the first 4 boards, the money is the same, and then on the last board, we have our remaining 3 5s, 2 10s, and 1 20. Next, on this board, we have some of our X tokens. There should be 20 total. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 on this board. So those money and these X tokens look like this. We have 5 here, and on the next 4 boards, or next 3 boards, that's the same. So that makes our 20. Then we have the partner zoos up here. There should be 4 each of these. And so we have, again, on these first 4 punch boards, we have the same. In fact, these are identical. Yes, each of the first 4 punch boards are completely identical. So going over the punch board, again, these are the 5 partner zoos for a total of 20 on these 4 punch boards. We have our 5 X tokens for a total of 20 on the first 4 punch boards. We have these constriction tokens. There are 2 of these for a total of 8 on the first 4 punch boards, and then the venom tokens right here. We have 2 of these for a total of 8 on the first 4 punch boards. There should be 34 total kiosk pavilion tiles. They look like this on one side and this on the other. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of them, 8 of them on here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And as you can see on the back, they are reversed. So they look like this. And so since we have 8 of these across the first 4 punch boards, that brings us to a total of 32. And then on this last punch board, we do have 2 of them as well. There are 12 universities, and we have 3 of them on each of these boards. Those look like this. And on the other side, they look like this. Then we have 2 of our 8 multiplier tokens. So across the 4, we have all 8. Those just look like the +2 times 2 on a blue circle. And then we get into our tiles for our standard and special enclosures here and buildings. This is a reptile house. There are 4 of these, so there's 1 on each board. It looks like this on one side, and on the other side it looks like this. Then we have 2 space enclosures. There should be 24. We have 6 of them here, so multiply that across the 4 boards. These are the 2 space enclosures. These are the 4 space enclosures. There are 13. We have 3 of them on this board. That makes for a total of 12 across these boards. We have 15 of these 3 space enclosures. We have 1, 2, 3 on here for a total of 12 across these boards. These are 2 of the 10 5 space enclosures, bringing us to a total of 8 across these boards. This is one of the 28 1 space enclosures. We have 2 of these here for a total of 8 across these boards. This is the large bird aviary, of which there are 4, and this is the petting zoo, of which there are 4. So those are covered on the 4 boards. There are 5 more of those 1 space enclosures up here. So that makes 7 of the 1 space enclosures. So all 28 are on these boards, excuse me. All 28 are on these boards for the 1 space enclosures. So those look like this. And on the back, the unoccupied side, those look like this. Again, these are all the same, these first 4 boards. Then on this board, we have a tile that is specifically for solo play. It looks like this, and the other side is the same. It looks like this. And then this tile is also for solo play. It sort of looks like a ticket. It is like this on one side and like this on the other. And these two are for solo play only. As we discussed before, the rest of our money tokens are on this board. And our 2 kiosk pavilion tokens here. For the rest of our enclosures, we have 2 more 5-space enclosures. We have 1 4-space enclosure, 2 3-space and 3 3-space enclosures here. Those look like this. And on the other side, like this. Then over here, we have our unique buildings. There are 15 unique buildings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. They're all here. And they look like this. They've got an animal figure and then some colored hexes around. And they're of different shapes. There's some 2s and 1s and 3s, or there's some 2s and 3s and 4s. And on the back, those look like this. They're all the same on the back. Then we also have these bonus tiles over here. There are 9 bonus tiles. They look like this on the front. They're pentagons. And on the back, they all have the same back like this. So now I'm going to go ahead and punch out these tiles. Next, we have some card decks here. I'm going to pull these out, see what we have left in the box. Okay, we do have organizers and we have this board. This is the actual game board. Yes, this is the actual game board. The game board is a long trifold here. Barely fits on the screen. And it looks like this on one side. On the other side, it looks like this. So these organizers are going to hold these pieces and are going to help us rebox to figure out what we're doing here. Then I'm going to look at the card decks. Again, there's 3 wrapped decks here. First, I want to get these items out of the way. It suggests packing all of these things into the organizers. So let's give this a shot. So in this first one here, we're going to have all of these guys are going to go in this section. These are called the unique buildings. So all the unique buildings are going to go into this section here. And then looks like we have our singles going into this spot. And 4s here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for size. And then the special ones up here. So it suggests that since there's an abundance, that some might need to go in a bag, but I'm going to see if I can just arrange these in such a way that they all fit. The 3 can sort of be layered in such a way that they are going to all fit. I bet the 2s and 1s can also do that. And the 1s pretty much already are down in. The 4s are the ones that are most problematic here. Everything else fits. I really just need to rehome about 3 of these, and there's room to put them, instead of putting them in a bag, I'm going to put them under these just so that they're out of the way, but they're still in this container, because I think that that's better for me than having a bag that makes me wonder why they're in the bag. Okay, and then all of these are going into this spot. And these are all going in here. So this can have its lid put on. But need to shovel those just a little bit. There we go. Now this lid fits on just fine. And then going into this, it simply says to put the rest of the tokens in the other tray. So we're going to figure out what makes the most sense here. I think these will all very nicely fit in one of these smaller pieces. X's will fit here fine. This is the biggest tray, and money is what we've got the most of, so I'll see if all the money will fit there. Okay, the money did fit. Bonus tokens in, and our multipliers. And we have all of these. Oh. So it said to put everything else here. I've got a bunch of empty spaces. I'm thinking that I can put these partner zoos down here, but I can move these up here, and then I can sort the money into different compartments. Or maybe it makes more sense to take some of the overfull ones and spread them out. I'm not really sure yet, but for now I'm going to separate out the money and see if that's more useful. I have not had the privilege of playing Ark Nova yet. I've really been wanting to get around to playing it, and unboxing it means that I'm actually going to be getting around to playing it. But until I play it, some of these reboxing choices might not make as much sense once the game starts getting played. That looks good to me. I'm going to also take this token and put it down in here just for safekeeping, since there's plenty of room, and put this tray back in. Next, we are going to take a look. Oh, and I also have these solo components, which I'm not sure yet what I'm going to do with them. They might go in a bag. Okay, so now we have our cards. It says there are 212 zoo cards that have this back. And these are more. So all of these here are zoo cards. That's a whole lot of cards. 212 is just a huge stack. And I'll give you an example of what some of these look like here. We have cards like this, and this, and this, and this. Then we have 12 base conservation project cards. They have this back, and they look like this. We have 11 final scoring cards. They look like this on the back. And on the front, they look like this. And then we have 20 double-sided action cards, 5 per set. So the sets look like this. On one side, they look like this. And then on the other side, they look like this. And there are 4 copies of these, 1 set for each player. So for repackaging, I am going to take the solo items and place them in a bag together. I think those are the only items that are solo specific. So then I'm going to take some bags here. I'm going to take the player specific cards, and I am going to Put this whole deck in a bag for right now. I'm contemplating splitting these up and putting these tokens in bags together, but I haven't decided. I'm going to split these two because I've just got so many bags. Otherwise, I would keep those together. And then I'm going to have to split the zoo cards because there are so many of them. And because I'm not sleeving them, they're going to fit better than if I did sleeve them. For the flatness of reboxing, I'm going to go ahead and on top of these trays, I'm going to go ahead and put the game board back in, topped with the player mats and this board and the glossary. And then I'm even going to put the rule book in so that it stays flat. Then these component bags are going to go in for the different players. And then these card bags are going in. And now I need to separate these cards into stacks that are going to fit in the box. So about like this. I'd rather have a card tray for this box, so I might look into getting one, but I don't have one right now. I know this is a popular enough game that there are a lot of storage methods. This is the one that makes sense to me, and without having to purchase anything, but it's definitely not the only way. And I've got some empty bags, and since I haven't played it and I feel like I might change my mind the first time I play it, I'm going to make sure all the empty bags go back in so that I can change my mind on storage. But this was our unboxing and reboxing of Ark Nova. If this was useful to you at all, if you would give us a like and a subscribe and come back for more videos. Thanks.